Today, we will be learning how to use a graduated pipette and about stock solutions and dilutions. To begin, grab a graduated pipette, a bulb, your stock solution, and water to dilute it. After rinsing the pipette 3 times with water and 3 times with your solution, transfer a small amount of stock solution into a new container. Place the bulb on top of the pipette and squeeze to draw your solution, careful to not draw in air bubbles or any into the bulb. Then remove the bulb and quickly place your finger over the top of the pipette. At eye level, read the initial volume of the solution in the pipette. This is done by reading the bottom of the meniscus, or the concave curved line formed by the solution due to adhesion and surface tension at the top of the liquid. Record this number to 1 degree of uncertainty. Next, remove your finger and allow some of the solution to flow into the volumetric flask and cover the top with your finger again to stop the flow. Read and record the final volume in the pipette at eye level. Finally, determine the volume of the solution by taking the final volume minus the initial volume. After this, you can create a dilution by adding water with the transfer pipette to the volumetric flask until it reaches the measured line. So originally, you begin with a stock solution, a prepared solution which has an already known concentration. The dilution is formed from the stock solution by adding water to make it less concentrated. The relationship between the two is described by the equation C1 times V1 equals C2 times V2, where C1 and V1 are the concentration and volume of the stock solution, and C2 and V2 are the volume and concentration of the dilution. So you take the first volume, which was found by difference, and multiply it by the known concentration of the stock solution, then divide that by the volume made in the volumetric flask, in our case 10 milliliters, to determine the concentration of the dilution. So let's recap. After rinsing your pipette, place the bulb on top of the pipette and draw your solution. Place your finger over top and read at eye level. Then remove your finger and let some flow into the volumetric flask. Replace your finger and record the new volume. Use these measurements to determine the final volume. Then, add water to the volumetric flask to dilute the stock solution. Now one more time.
But I'm piped up. See that boy right there? He piped up. See that girl right there? She piped up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular hotel, I pipe it up. Go buy a bando, then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular hotel, I pipe it up. Go buy a bando, then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up.
And lastly, don't forget to clean up your workplace. Dispose of solutions and dilutions down the drain. And then clean all glassware, dry it, and put it away. Clean up your workplace using a paper towel, and then you are finished.